If you're feeling really brave, film a video like this and post it on Facebook. People love videos. And let me tell you, I did not like posting videos the first time I did it. I felt stupid. So you want to do something, but you're scared to commit, you don't know how to commit, or you're not confident enough to commit. Well, I have a suggestion for you. This is my number one tip for forcing yourself to commit to something and making sure that you'll actually follow through and get it done. That tip is to make a public announcement, okay? This is kind of like having an accountability partner, which is also a great way to make sure that you get things done. If you have someone who will not disappoint you, will not let you down, has stronger willpower and discipline than you, and is willing to make the sacrifice of their time and energy to reach out to you every day and make sure that you're following through with your promises, then an accountability partner is a great tool to ensure that you are doing what you need to do. However, if you don't have access to that, or if you just want to be a little bit more extreme, make a public announcement. So this is the same principle that rituals are built on, okay? So when you want to get something done, you make a public announcement, and it is the tribe, all right, the village's responsibility to hold you accountable. So think about weddings, right? What are weddings? They're celebrations. Yes, a wedding is a celebration of the union of two people. A beautiful thing, correct? It is a spiritual ceremony for many, and but more than anything else, it's a public expression of love and devotion, right? It is a public commitment to another person. And who's present? The whole village, the whole tribe, the whole family, right? Your entire family, all your friends, all the people you care about are there. And they're watching you make that promise to your spouse. You are standing in front of the village and saying, I take this person to be my wedded wife or husband, and I commit to them in sickness and in health, good times and bad, right? You're committing in front of all these people that are important to you. And if you ever go back on that promise, you cheat on your spouse, you leave them, you get divorced, you fight, the whole village, well, they know you're a liar now. I'm sorry if that offends you, but that's what weddings are. It is a public announcement. It is a public display. You are telling the world that you're committing to this person, this thing, this idea, and it's everyone there's responsibility to keep you accountable. And in the back of your head, you know for the rest of your life that all those people were at my wedding. I better stick with this, right? That's what it is. That's what graduation is, right? When you graduate from college or high school, all those people are there. They watched you walk across the stage. They saw you get your degree. And now they're going to make sure that you get a job. If you sit at home in your parents' basement without a job, mooching off your parents, and you have a degree, everybody knows that you're not working hard enough. You know, that's a generalization, okay? Circumstances can make it very difficult to get a job these days. However, you get the point. That's not the point I'm making. The point is you make a public announcement, you make a ceremony, a ritual out of this. Now, what does that mean in the modern age, where people don't get married because it's not hip and trendy, it's too old school? People don't go to college because degrees are worthless, right? Boy Scout and Girl Scout enrollment is at an all-time low because it's old school. I don't know. People don't respect old traditions anymore. I'm not saying they're right, I'm not saying they're wrong. But for some reason, people are abandoning all of these rituals and ceremonies that have been, in my opinion, pretty important to, keeping society kind of structured. You know, it gives an importance to the things that we do to have these rituals and these ceremonies. And, some people say down with the traditions, and that's fine because there will always be new traditions. And people always do things their own way. But I think that there is a primitive, it's almost an evolutionary need for these rituals. It's, the tribe always had a shaman. The tribe always had a chief. There was always someone to give guidance, right? There was always the old woman with all the wisdom who would bless people and treat them when they were sick. There was always some kind of ritual involved. Whether it was the Native American boy going off into the wilderness naked for 7 days to see if he can survive, or the squire in medieval Europe being knighted. There was always some kind of ritual where a person passed into a greater state of responsibility. They had to earn it, and they had to make that commitment and go through that ritual and that ceremony, and then people recognized them for it. And having that public recognition, that public support, and that public accountability ensured your success. And I think that is something we've lost in our society. So my number one tip today for making a commitment to something and ensuring that you get it done, make a ritual out of it. Make a ceremony out of it. Make a public announcement. I don't know what that means for you in modern terminology. It could be posting a status on Facebook and saying, hey guys, I'm doing this. I want to lose weight. I'm going to lose 20 pounds this summer. And I want you guys to hold me accountable. So every Monday, I'm going to post a status update and tell you how much weight I lost last week. Make it specific. Make it detailed. Set a timeline and tell people exactly what you're going to do so that they can hold you accountable. Don't just say, I'm going to lose weight. That's not specific enough. No one cares. Tell them that every Monday you're going to post a new status and you're going to go to the gym 4 times a week and you're going to do this type of training and you're going to eat this many calories and you're planning on losing this many pounds a week. And tell people, don't make excuses. Don't leave wiggle room in case you mess up. I want you to make this a ritual. All right? This is a sacrifice. This is like a blood oath. All right? If you're feeling really brave, film a video like this and post it on Facebook. People love videos. And let me tell you, I did not like posting videos the first time I did it. I felt stupid. But people were really supportive. The first video I filmed and put up was one of the most uncomfortable ones I've ever done. It's called This Needed to Be Said, ... And you can find it on my business page. But I basically talked about the biggest failure I've ever had in my life when I dropped out of West Point. I considered it a failure. I do not consider it a failure anymore, but a lot of people who were close to me did. And they held me accountable for it. Believe me, I learned more than I can possibly express in words that year of my life. But I talked about it in that video, and people were so supportive. It is still, to this day, my most viewed video. So if you're feeling brave, film a video. Put it up on your social media. Tell people what you're going to do. Commit to it, okay? Make a public announcement. Make a ritual out of it. Commit to doing something. Have the public hold you accountable. Keep that in the back of your head and know that if you mess up, everybody knows you messed up. And believe me, there's a much better chance that you'll end up succeeding. Good luck.